tea. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows your tune.
Welcome back to our Thanksgiving broadcast. I'm Lauren Strummel.
And I'm Grant Miller.
Isn't it crazy to believe Thanksgiving is just right around the corner?
Yeah, definitely. I'm very excited to see what the holidays have to offer this year.
Yeah, and seeing family you haven't for so long is going to be exciting.
Or disastrous.
Hey, on that note, have you seen Noah?
No, I haven't actually. It's kind of like he just disappeared.
Well, we need to find him. Let's see what he's up to.
Hey guys, you probably have been wondering where I am, and well, I'm at the front office with Mr. Lemunion, and what I'm going to be doing today is following him around, and I'll be having his power to do whatever I please out of his jurisdiction. So we're going to get started and move around the school. So we're going to first start by locking up locking up the doors, making sure nobody that's tardy is going to get in here.
Well, keeping the building safe for everybody else. There you go.
I've always wondered how you do that.
And then,
Must get a workout doing all this.
good morning, Mr. Horsch.
How many calories a day do you think you're burning walking up
It
and
depends
down
on the
school?
day. You know,
Okay.
this is the magic green box. Probably want to get a shot of that. That's where teachers, after a student earns a demerit. Remember, students earn demerits. Teachers don't give demerits.
How many, what's the one student throughout the years that's had the most demerits, you'd say?
I don't know. I'd have to look back through our records and check that out. So the first thing I do that makes them easier to enter is sort them into A through L, and this will all be kept very confidential. We won't show anybody's demerit on TV here. Make a pile of A through L, so they're like S's, and then make a pile of M through Z's.
This one doesn't surprise me at all.
Are we looking ourselves up?
What is this?
That's a 14 demerit on Noah Mall, the troublemaker, from Miss Johnson. Now, he remembers this now. It's all coming back to him.
Listen here, there was a big misunderstanding. I was misinformed.
Oh, guess what?
Oh no.
Look
no.
on there, see? Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's going to be
man.
his 5th demerit. So what you do is you key in,
I really got to give this man a detention.
and then these things happen.
So that's where I've been this morning, in the office, in the front office, working with Mr. Lemunion, working on some things, handing out demerits and some detentions. Sorry if that was you. I don't really care. But I'll catch up with you guys 3rd hour, and we'll be, he said maybe in the parking lot, giving out tickets, so we'll see where that takes us.
I guess we'll just have to check back in with him later.
Just watching all that got me exhausted. I could really go for a good pumpkin pie right now.
Well, not to worry, because we have Elaine and Rachel with some Thanksgiving cooking, thanks to the help of our great Mrs. Diskin.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Diskin. I am the foods and gourmet teacher. I'm going to be teaching you today how to make a pumpkin roll. All right, you want to start with a 10 by 15 inch pan, a jelly pan roll, and then you want to grease it. Today I'm going to be using cake release, which is equal parts shortening, flour, and oil. I'm going to be using 3 eggs, which I've already pre-cracked and they're in my bowl, with 1 cup of sugar. And you want to go ahead and whip this for about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my mixer and check it. Once it started to form some soft peaks, which it has, it's nice and frothy, lots of air has been incorporated. So now we're going to go ahead and add a cup of canned pumpkin, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Ingredients. So for my dry ingredients, I have my flour, and then I have my salt and my baking powder. I'm going to go ahead and add that in with it. And then for my seasoning, I have my cinnamon and ground ginger. I have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ginger. All right, and I'm just going to take out a spoon and give that a quick stir. Okay, so now we're going to take our batter and we're going to go ahead and add it into our greased 10 by 15 inch pan. If you look at it, you can see it's nice and light and fluffy, and that comes from those eggs with all the air that we whipped in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add it in, put it in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes. Right, so I've taken it out of the oven, and once it came out of the oven, I got out a pastry cloth. If you don't have a pastry cloth at home, that's no big deal. You can also just use a really thin towel. I took my thin towel, and you can I put powdered sugar all over it, or you could use wax paper, and that just keeps it from sticking. So I let it cool for about 10 minutes after it came out of the oven, and then I went ahead and I rolled it. It's already in that shape, and now I'm going to, after 20 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and unroll it. Okay, so now it's cooled, and now it's ready for the filling. So this was the cream cheese filling we were making. I'm going to go ahead and put dollops onto my pumpkin roll, just like this. Scrape it all out. And then we're going to go ahead and spread it all over. And that's to get it to roll without cracking. So very gently, I'm going to start to roll it. All right, and perfect. This is exactly what it should look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move it to a platter, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with powdered sugar. All righty, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to transfer it to a platter, and I am going to put on a little bit of powdered sugar to finish it off. Freezer or pull it out of the refrigerator, and then go ahead and add on your powdered sugar. I like to always make sure that it's sifted, and then we're going to go ahead and slice right into it. I'm going to use a serrated knife, and it's always the best after it's set up, so I always put it in the refrigerator. Usually I make it the day before Thanksgiving. Oh, and look at those pretty rolls.
All
right,
shot.
would you ladies like to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on over. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Diskin.
You're welcome. Enjoy. Happy Thanksgiving.
BCTV-VC. That's right, we made a vacuum. This vacuum features anchor noises.
BCTV, I'm Lauren Strummel.
And I'm Grant Miller. Thanks for watching.
If you need to vacuum once a month for 10 to 15 minutes, we have the vacuum for you. With the BCTV vacuum, you can clean your dirty, disgusting floor for 10 minutes once a month. When you vacuum your floor, the broadcasting team, aka Sam, photoshops it clean. Please order now for the low price of $299.99.
The Carroll parking lot is always chaos, but I like to take it slow.
Hello?
Hey Sam, is your refrigerator running?
It always is. Always.
Dang, that food looks really good.
But those ads were even cooler.
I know, right? Where do you think Noah is now?
I'm not sure. Let's go check on him.
So right now we're here at lunch.
Where's your lanyard?
And we're going to be supervising,
big
making
man?
sure everybody has lanyards.
A lot of guys wear
probably
their
since in
lanyard
case
around
of the
their
cafe,
neck.
not well,
That's why there's a big
not
hole
cafe,
right in the middle
that's
of it.
Football.
We bought him special that way. Flax
Diners
has his
Club.
lanyard on.
All right.
See anybody without a lanyard?
Not yet.
That's right, they could wind up in the Diners Club or the end of the line.
I see one.
Oh, troublemaker with no lanyard on.
All right.
Young lady, where's your lanyard? Let's put it on our neck, please. Important stuff going on down here.
So what's the penalty if anybody doesn't have their lanyard on going in the line?
I realize in the grand scheme of things, not having your lanyard on, it's not the end of the world, but it does jam up the lunch ladies if you don't have your little thing ready to scan.
Yeah.
So that's why you're asked to go to the end of the line if you don't have your lanyard. That way you don't slow the lunch line down.
All right.
Looks like the line's forming nicely.
Hey, yo, my boy. Where's your lanyard, bro? Where's your lanyard?
Where's your lanyard?
Where's your lanyard?
Well,
Yeah.
better get that on.
I can get used to this.
That's right. All right.
Everybody's getting scared with the camera now.
A day in the life of Vice Principal Mall.
I am the law.
That's right.
Well, that's it for our segment with lunch. We'll catch up with him later today. We'll be out in the parking lot.
So we'll catch up with you in a bit.
Wow, you just never know where he's gonna pop up.
It really gets me in the Thanksgiving spirit.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, I wonder what some of our fellow classmates are thankful for.
We sent Minty and Coy down to the lunchroom to ask students just that.
Who are you most thankful for this year?
Most thankful for this year? One thing I am thankful for is not having to wear a mask all the time. Until now, because I got exposed to someone I know. So that kind of sucks.
Probably my mom, because she does everything for me.
We all love our moms. Pumpkin spice or pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie.
Why?
Because it doesn't have any gross chunks in it like fruit pies.
What are your plans for Thanksgiving break?
I'm gonna eat some turkey.
I'm gonna go to Cracker Barrel with my family.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
My grandma's famous bacon wrapped Smokies.
What's an interesting Thanksgiving tradition that you do?
Me and Ella, we go to a wild turkey farm and we chase the turkeys.
Is turkey overrated or underrated?
Overrated. Ham is better.
Why?
Just tastes better. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say underrated. Turkey is more than just Thanksgiving.
Why?
Because you can eat turkey all year round. It's not just for Thanksgiving or the holidays.
I think turkey's got to be overrated, especially coming up on Thanksgiving. You know, this season, it's overused. But as I was saying earlier, I do enjoy a good turkey sandwich from time to time.
Those are some great things to be thankful for. What are you thankful for, Lauren?
Guess.
A big old rock?
Nope. I'm thankful for my friends and how they can make my days so much brighter. How about you?
That's cool. I'm thankful for all of our fall sports.
Me too. All of our fall sports are now complete and winter sports kicked into high gear this week.
Let's check in with Michael Nance to get a recap on everything sports related.
It is a beautiful morning here at BCTV. I'm Michael Nance, and I have all the stats, scores, and information you need to stay updated on Bishop Carroll athletics. Cross country ended their season strong, with boys taking third at state, with Carson McCatherine taking fourth, Cole Waymar taking 11th, Thomas Martin taking 29th, and Trent Zimbelman taking 40th. Girls took 5th at state, with Hope Jackson taking 5th, Landon Forbes taking 13th, and Brooke Martin taking 18th. Congratulations on the fantastic season. After a devastating loss in PKs, boys soccer concluded their season 9-3, falling to Valley Center in the quarterfinals. Great job, guys. Football finished their season with a 7-3 record, following a heartbreaking loss to Mays with a score of 28-21 in the regionals. Way to go, team. Now that all the fall sports are done, winter sports are right around the corner, starting with boys and girls basketball. They will have their first games December 2nd. Boys swim and dive will have their first meet December 9th. Boys wrestling is gearing up for a strong season, and the girls are also hard at work for their inaugural season. Lastly, bowling will have their first match January 2nd, 2022. That's all the sports I have for you today, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Back to you, Gramilla.
Hey, doesn't Noah do sports? Any guesses to where he'll be?
Yeah, I think I saw him giving some people detentions.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Let's find out.
So now we're at the last part of the day, and Mr. LeMunyon and I are going to be going out to people's cars and checking who's in their parking spots and who's not. So where is the hot spot at?
Well, there's always a hot spot if somebody's not parked in the right spot, but over here along the central row sometimes, I think students sometimes think if they park out here, no one will notice. I'll bet if we go along here, you can check a spot if you see it. Some of these people won't have a spot. Good there, good there. Oh man, don't tell me we're gonna miss out all across the board.
Maybe everybody's just changed their ways, Mr. LeMunyon.
Maybe they're finally starting to listen to me. Maybe some of the people are finally getting the hint.
It's a new change.
It's a brave new world out here in the parking lot.
Uh-oh. I know whose car this is.
Well, we don't have to say it for posterity's sake, but I'll let you go ahead and put that on their windshield. We'll know that they're not welcome to park on campus without a spot, because whoever this spot belongs to won't appreciate it if they show up tomorrow and somebody's parked in their spot.
Man, I feel bad for that. We got another one?
Looks like we got another one.
I don't know whose car this is, so I don't feel bad about this one.
You might be future vice principal material. I don't know. I think there's hope for you yet, buddy.
I think Mr. Barber told me that once.
Yeah, but they should not be parked on campus without a permit.
Gives me good pleasure in doing that. So what's the final task of the day?
The final task of the day, because I was busy and didn't get to it this morning, is we are going to update the marquee out in front of the building. There it's told us that our sign was successfully updated.
All right.
There you go. That is kind of a glimpse into the world of Mr. LeMunyon. I think Noah might have vice principal potential someday. He should be so lucky, or Bishop Carroll would be so fortunate to have him as a vice principal someday.
It sounds like you got a lot of stuff to get to. Sounded like there's a lot of things going on, even at the end of the day. So we'll leave you to that, and thank you for letting me follow you around for the day.
You did a fine job. Thanks for coming to see me, bud.
Of course. Thank you.
Looks like you were wrong.
Well, don't put me on a trivia show.
Lucky for you, there's no need. We recently found out just how smart people are here at Carroll.
Here are Emmett and Sabina with some easy trivia.
Spell congratulations.
C-O-N-G-A. I mean R-A-T-I-O-N-A. Oh, never mind.
How many planets are there? Who killed Abraham Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth.
Okay, what is always coming but never arrives?
Today.
Tomorrow!
How do you spell congratulations?
C-O-N-G-R-A-T-U-L-A-T-I-O-N-S.
That's right.
How many continents are there?
I think 7? Good job!
How many months have 28 days?
1? Oh, wait, all of them. It's all of them.
What is hummus made of?
Hummus?
What country hosted the first Olympics?
Who was the 50th president?
There's not a 50th president.
What is Obama's last name? Who killed Abraham Lincoln?
A guy.
That's not wrong.
What is the largest U.S. state?
Alaska.
Good job! What does Na stand for on the periodic table?
Sodium.
Yes.
What parking stall is this? What number is it?
Well, I really wasn't sure the first time I looked at it, but then I think I was looking at it upside down. So this is 86. This would be 87,
yes.
88, 89, 90, 91.
Perfect.
Okay, how many bones are in the human body?
206.
Dang, those questions were tough. I didn't get a single one.
Really? I knew them all.
Well, that's all the time we have for this broadcast.
We hope you all have a great Thanksgiving and enjoy your break. For BCTV, I'm Lauren Strummel.
And I'm Grant Miller. Thanks for watching.
Talk nice to me, Breezy. Yeah, it ain't easy being breezy.
In the flash.
Let's go, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Ah. Let's go! Let's go! Get up there! Get up there, Noah! Get up there! He's nuts! He's nuts!
But the Gatorade fire. You should get a cup, Mr. T.
Look it! Look! Oh my! Let's go! Let's go! We win that! We win that! We win that! You see me? I see you! I'm coming, Mr. T! Ah! Ah!